this, he will do a draft of the new codification and send us a draft to where we can look at it and go through it and see if we want to make any more changes to it. And then if we don't, or even if we do, then we need to schedule him to come. That he said he will come down. It's going to take about 3.5 hours to go through everything that he needs to talk to us about. So it'll probably have to be a special meeting, because unless you want to be here until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Come down and he will go through, walk us through the procedure, go through everything and make sure we got it the way we want it. And then he will produce the supplement and get it back to us as we discussed in the contract. So I did the best I could to go through everything and get everything up. At least now Jamie has everything on the computer. All the codes all the way up to the current are on the computer, and she also has the proposed ordinances that I gave everybody a list of here tonight, to where she can keep track of that. So.
All right.
Thanks.
Staff hiring part-time police officer.
I put this on here. I think we need a little bit more police presence around here, and we need to hire some part-time guys. Even if we gotta send them to school and write up some kind of contract where if they drop out before, they gotta pay. Just like the EMT class, you know, they pay half, and when you're graduating, they pay the other half. So I mean, something to talk about. I know Kip and Chopper in here, but we need to do something. Help these guys out.
Yeah, because we only have 2.
Got any candidates for you or anything?
I do to send them through academy, but I don't have any, no, anyone certified is not, work for, low 20s an hour.
Yeah, not when people around us are paying
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah.
That's the only bad thing about a small community.
Yeah.
You only pay so much.
I know a couple of board members are worried about once we get them in here, that they're gonna leave,
Yeah.
as soon as we get them started here.
But that's common in every department around here. I mean, totals continue, how many officers have they lost in the last year?
3.
Yeah.
And they pay a lot more than we do, so, I mean, it's just a constant cycle, in my opinion, this is a starter job for, when your new law enforcement officer come in, get your training, and you're probably gonna go somewhere else, but it doesn't really hurt us if someone starts here, then gets hired by the county or state, because now they have ties back to Kincaid. In early 2000s, majority of the deputies started here.
Yeah. Well, just about all of them.
Yeah.
My argument is that, I think we need that part-time person, but how many times do we have to get bit by the snake where we send them, we put the bill, then they leave? And I would like to say that it's great that they could sign a contract and they have to stay here for a year, but Illinois is a work-at-will state. They can come out and in 2 weeks they can find another job and be gone, and all we're out is the money we send them to school with. And I like it that they get their start here, but there's no allegiance, there's no loyalty to staying here. They just use us to get to school, we fund it, then they leave.
So my question is, who are we gonna hire them?
Yeah, exactly. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea where they get invested, we might pay some of it, but I am sick of us paying all
So,
of
the
it.
state of Illinois, you cannot fund yourself to go to police academy, it's in the statute.
Yeah. Can't
I don't
fund
know.
That's why I said I wonder if Jared, we can ask Jared, is there a contract he can write up, and if they do walk out,
it. The damn
I don't think
bill.
there's any contract, I mean, anybody,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't see how that's gonna happen, it just doesn't.
So, we would front 2,000, what do we get back? Is it 1,500? I mean, it fluctuates.
It varies. It
So-
varies on how long they stay.
Yeah, so we would get back 75%, assuming that we get 1,500 back. But I don't know our other option.
I never.
And it's not just Kincaid having this problem. I mean,
It's everything.
Assumption doesn't have a police department right now. And their starting pay is quite a bit more than we are.
And Stonington's the same way.
Stonington has two now, but.
I was just bringing it up, see what.
Well, I mean, I agree, I think we need better coverage, but I just don't know what the answer is. Unless you find some guy who's seen it all and wants to find a nice quiet town to settle down in, I'd like to see that happen.
Yeah. I don't see that happening, but anyway. Especially in Kincaid.
You have, you said you had a couple candidates that you did.
That would go to the part-time academy. I mean, we could put it out there and see how many more we would get. It's easier to hire someone, obviously, someone's gonna try to come here and get trained, I mean, if they wanna be a police officer at some point. But getting someone that's certified, I haven't had any luck at all.
The ones that you have for the academy, what is your opinion of?
Yeah, I mean, I
The
think.
people you're talking about.
We've had this issue before, though, you know, we thought they were good candidates, they weren't, but, you know,
Just give me your gut. You know, just give me your gut.
yeah, I mean, I feel strong with one for sure. But we'd have to post the position, part-time position,
Right.
let it run its course and see where we're at.
You're right.
Okay, visitors. A person shall be permitted an opportunity to address officials under the rules established by the Village of Kincaid, 3 minutes. Anybody got any questions? Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Gibson,
Yes.
Dees,
Yes.
Passo,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.